These mistakes can cost you millions of dollars on Amazon if you make them. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 3 kinds of products that you need to avoid if you do not want to lose money, because it's cool to talk about sourcing strategies, all that stuff that can actually make you money. But if you do not pay attention to those things, if you actually do those 3 dumb mistakes, all those efforts that you are going to do with sourcing all that stuff to make money are going to just go to waste, because all those mistakes can actually make you lose a lot of money. So before we actually start, 2 links in the description as usual. First one, the Discord server, which is actually the second one. If you want to grow, you need to network. Best way to do it, come on the Discord server. Second link, the one-on-one coaching. I'm sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say. One-on-one coaching. If you need help scaling your Amazon business, you need the help of someone that did it in the past, book a call with me. The link is in the description. All right, so let's just start straight away with the first mistake that can cost you a lot of money, and the first type of product that you need to avoid. The first mistake that you can make that is going to cost you a lot of money is buying products from brands that actually are known to do IP complaints. All right, and it's quite easy to actually avoid. First of all, you can get the Chrome extension IP complaints. It's a one-time fee, and it will actually pop up. You will actually get a pop-up when you open a listing from a brand that is actually known to do IP complaints. All right, so you can start by avoiding those products, but it should not be the only thing that you do. And I think I talked a little bit about that in my Keepa video, so watch my Keepa video, because Keepa is going to save your ass. But yeah, if you look on Keepa, if you see a sudden drop in offers, like just in one time, if you see offers going from 20 offers to 2 offers, the brand is probably doing IP complaints. All right, IP complaints basically is when a brand actually complains that you are selling their items. And so they use this not the way as it is intended to be used, but it's just to get people off the listings. Okay, it can cost you a lot of money, because first, you are not going to be able to sell those products anymore, so you will need to ship them back to you. You're going to need to pay this. Not only that, but except if the brand does allow you to sell your inventory down, but you're going to need to ship them to you, and you're going to sit on that inventory. You're going to need to sell it on other platforms, and so this is why you're going to lose on some money. Also, it is going to affect your account health, and so you can lose money because of that. So yeah, try to avoid it. It's really a dumb mistake to make. It's a mistake that is easily avoidable. Just use IP complaints. Look on Keepa, and if you don't have IP complaints, I do not have a link for it. I should get the link. I'll get the link and I'll post it whenever I have it. But yeah, get IP complaints. Use Keepa. Those 2 tools will save your ass regarding IP complaints. Do not get IP complaints, because this is really a dumb way to actually lose money. The second thing, and this is the thing that not a lot of people are actually talking about, but it's a mistake that you see a lot of people making. And back when I was doing a lot of reverse sourcing, I remember there was that brand that was called John's Road something. It was a cosmetic brand, and a lot of people were selling it, and a lot of people actually found those products that were profitable and were asking me what I thought about this lead as well. And so usually those products had really, really bad reviews. And who says bad reviews is saying that a product is going to get a lot of returns, right? Because people do not like the products. If people do not like a product, they are going to return it a lot. And so yes, the product may look good at first, but you are going to need to deal with a lot of returns, with a lot of unsellable returns, because cosmetics specifically, and this is things that you need to think about, right? Cosmetics specifically, those products are going to get used before they actually start to get returned, because people are going to realize that the quality is not good, and so they are going to return it. People are not going to be happy. You're going to have bad reviews on your listing, which is not a problem in itself, but you're going to have bad reviews on your account. Some of them will stick if you do FBA, and so try to avoid products with bad reviews, because they will tend to have way more returns, and so it will eat on your profit margins. You're going to lose money, and you're probably going to be net negative if you have too many returns, right? So avoid products with bad reviews, and it's easy. If you use the Keepa product finder, you can put filters for reviews. I usually try to stay with, like, to sell products that are above 4.1, they have above 4.1 ratings. You can do the same thing with tactical arbitrage. I'll make more content about tactical arbitrage pretty soon. But yeah, you can do it with both of those things, and try to stay away from products that do not have good sales. All right. Lastly, this is going to be something that you're going to check with Keepa. It's the third type of product that you need to stay away from, and those are products that have their market maxed, right? Products that for which the price is not sustainable, that are priced too high. And I see a lot of beginners making these mistakes, and this is a mistake that you can easily avoid if you actually try to learn how to forecast price with Keepa. And this is why I would highly encourage you to watch my video on how to use Keepa. I have a video on how to use Keepa that made a lot of six-figure sellers. It's totally free, and it's better quality. Like, it's more, the information is actually better than you have in a lot of people's course, right? 100% for free. And this is how to use Keepa, right? So you need to be able to actually understand Keepa graphs and see if the price is too high for what it's supposed to be. Because if the price is too high, the price is going to tank when people are going to jump on the listing, all right? You need to really try to be able to forecast price, set a maximum price at which you are going to be able to sell the product realistically by looking at past data and a minimum price. You look at my Keepa video, I explain all that. I explain to you exactly how to forecast the price, look at the number of new offers, look at the price at what it has been selling in the past, look if the price right now is sustainable, look at all those things and see if it actually makes sense. Watch my Keepa video, because learning how to use Keepa is going to be the most important skills when it comes to your business. You need to avoid bad buys, and all those three types of product are going to be bad buys, all right? So you are going to avoid it. You can pretty much avoid all this by using Keepa, all right? And looking at the review count and looking at the number of stars that the product has. But you need to avoid those three things, and if you are able to cut your loss over there, you can raise the ceiling and actually make more money, because if you make less bad buys, it's easier to improve your business, because a lot of you are making a lot of mistakes, right? So it's easier to raise the ceiling to avoid the bad buys and to make those dumb mistakes than it is to raise the floor, I'm sorry. It's easier to raise the floor than it is to raise the ceiling. So try to raise the floor and then start on raising your ceiling, but you are going to be able to improve your profit margins a lot by raising the floor and looking at those three things and avoiding those three dumb mistakes. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like as always. Watch these other videos if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.